I will talk about VS Code, how you make your VS Code smarter. Okay. So first of all, VS Code anatomy. So if I open VS Code new stance. Yeah. So this is the left one. It is called activity panel, activity bar. Okay. After that, it is called a sidebar. There is a primary sidebar, there is a secondary sidebar they introduced in the 1.75. And this is bottom one, this is called status bar. Okay, so whenever you find any issue in the VS Code, you want to make any issue on your to the Microsoft VS Code, so you have to know exactly where is the problem. So you have to know this anatomy. This is activity bar, this is sidebar, this is the primary sidebar, there is a secondary sidebar, there is a bottom panel, and these are editor groups. If I open something, I will open, let me open. These are editor, if I go and click here, these are editor groups. Okay, and this complete thing after that, this is called workbench. Whenever any settings you apply, this is called a workbench. And these numbers, wherever the numbers are coming, these are called tracker. If I open this one, these are numbers are coming in the trackers. Minimap. This is whenever. So on the right hand side, there are minimap. I enable it. Toggle minimap. Okay, this is the minimap. Okay. So these are the VS Code anatomy normally. Now I'll go with the few of the things like projects and workspace. Whenever you open any VS Code project, VS Code in the VS Code, there is by default is a project, but we have to work. We have to save as a workspace so that your specific settings go with your workspace. Suppose you are working with one of the React project where you are using Redux. There is another project where you are using React without Redux. Another project you are using Angular. There are many extensions. For Angular, you are using some Angular extension. For React, you are using some React extension. So you have to create workspace. An individual workspace, you can get that extension, enable that extension based on their workspace only. So whenever you like, this is my one of the project color collector. So if you see, if I write directly, I open a new one. Okay, Control Shift N. Okay, I open file, open folder. I'll open this one. Okay. So this is, if you see, there is a word row. Okay, there is no workspace saving. There is no workspace file. I didn't save as a workspace here. So whenever you say, I have to go there, save workspaces, and now you put whatever your name you want to, and then .code workspace file. It will be live on your project. You have to add in getting or you want to commit it. It's your wish. So if I do it, it will be saved as a workspace. Now, whenever the workspace opens, I have to go through here. So by default, if I open the settings option is command comma or control comma. If I open this one, so there is user. Now there is a workspace folder and there is a folder specific. Whatever you do user, it is applied to universally. If I write that this is my, I want to apply the theme, so it will apply to all my workspace. If I put everything on the workspace, so I can use this one. So always try to create a workspace so that once you got a many workspace, you open it, you can open my workspace. So it will not mix up your all of your project. You can save individual workspace, you open that, their specific settings and everything would be stored in the workspace. All of workspace, there is a setting, there is a structure is folders and settings. In settings, we do the settings. And if there are normal settings stored JSON, if I go there, there are settings file. There are 4 types of settings files. Right now, there is a workspace setting files that write into the VS Code settings JSON. So if I see this is, I have saved a workspace. So it is saying my color character workspace. And I have the workspace. These are my settings related to my workspace. So this is not, if I go open it, there is a workspace folder. These are the settings. Now, in 1.78 version, they have created a profile things also. So this is, if you go there, there are profiles. I have many profiles like PHP. If I open this, this one, my PHP related project is there. PHP extensions are there. I have Windows 11 profile. So I set this one. I'll get my extension related whatever I set in my Windows system. If I change it, it will give me my make settings. So there are profile things. Profile settings are also there. Workspace settings, profile settings, global settings. Now, if you change the settings, suppose sometimes you change the setting, you don't know how to change the setting, what is the settings name. So there are two ways of changing the settings. If you open this one, command comma, this is the settings, this is called view editor. But if you click on top of that one, here, if you click it here, there are two things, current profile and user settings. Right now I make it default, okay? So that current profile will go on. I make it default. I click here. Okay, now if I click here, this will open a settings JSON file. This is my global settings. Okay, and if I open on the workspace and I click here, this is my workspace settings. So there are two view of the settings view. This is called a view mode. This is called a file mode. If you change something, it will automatically edit something, or if you want to do some settings, you can write here. So this is JSON file. You can share with your peers that this is my settings. You can keep this file in your workspace. Your settings will be like all of the team members. They can save a common settings. So now suppose I do some changes. I don't know what changes I made. Something is broken. So there is a way I can check the settings. If I write here modify. If I write here, sorry, add the rate modified. So this will give me all of the modified settings in this view. Whatever I change, this is user settings. These I have modified. These much I have modified my settings. So you can change. You can reset. If you want to reset all the settings, don't do, just go your settings session, delete everything. Your setting is reset. So I reset the settings. Okay. So these are the settings things. Now, if I go to the keyboard shortcuts, there are keyboard shortcuts we are using. There is shortcut is Command K, Command S, and Control K, Control S. KS keyboard shortcut. If you go there, there is a keyboard shortcuts. Command K, Command S. Right, Command K, Command S. Okay. Here are the keyboard shortcuts. Now here, if I want to see what is the Control J doing, how do I search? So there is one little here screen recording. Now you type Command J. It will type your key binding. Whatever the key binding is there, you will get the key bindings. If you stop key binding, you can search by name also. So like I want to search what command down key do. I do the recordings key, I get all these things. So here is the when situation, means when it is working. Sometimes it's working on the text editor, sometimes working in the when text editor is there, workbench is open, the focus is on terminal. There are different command J. If you write command J, it will open a terminal. Sometimes it's join the lines based on your situation. This when conditions. If you want to change, go here. There is a change key binding or change when expressions. This when expression I want to change, I can change the when expression with what it does. Or there is a key binding JSON file also. If you click here on the top, this is key binding JSON. So I added. Now I added a personal. Here we can add our personal key binding. You don't need to write anything. You just go there. Suppose I go there and now recording key is on. I remove this. Okay. Suppose I want to see how to move a line down. So I write move line, and this is the key control and down arrow. If I want to change, I just change here. Desired combination, Command S E. So it will do like that one. So you can change it I will not change it. Now, if I some user specific settings, like I did user specific settings, so I use it here. Is a source user. So you don't need to remember everything. I just saying what you can do. Source user. It will not, because this is, I have added my key bindings is there. So I can see my key bindings are there. So these are the keyboard shortcuts. Now there are few most keyboard shortcut I use. Suppose I want to join the lines. Sometimes most of the people I see in my test, okay, here is something I want to join this outline in the single line. So I do command J, it will join the line. So command J is very easy. So it will join the lines. I put few of the move line up. I want to move line up. Most of the time we cut the line, we paste the line. So it will, you are close to your keyboard, clipboard. You are copying something, and again you just go to the VS code and you cut your clipboard gone. So there is no need to move line up. There is just I want to move line up. Command option. What it is? Option comma. And in Windows there is a control up arrow. The option up arrow, it will automatically move down. It will move down. So it will, you will not do your not spoil your keyboard. Okay. Now copy line down. This is very useful. Suppose I want to do some things in JS code. I want to write something. So I do copy, I do paste, I do some changes. That is again clipboard gone. So what you do? You shift option. I write shift option down. So it will move same line, copy it down. If you do again, it will copy. So it will copy your code, duplicate lines. You can use these shortcuts and will not lose your clipboard also. Sorry. Okay. And now delete line. Delete, we are using command Control X. Doing Control X, it will copy your keyboard. Use command Shift K. It will delete your lines without losing your clipboard. And last cursor position, like I am doing this one. I go there. I don't know where I was in the last position. So I use command minus. It will automatically. Sorry. What is option? Control minus. Control minus. It will go to me where I was before. So whenever you are going to some methods are there, it will take to you the node modules folder somewhere. Then again taking it somewhere else, you lost your track. You do control minus control minus, it will go backward. Control plus go you forward. So this is very helpful during the development. Okay. I hope you are getting something. Okay. So now extensions. Extensions, without VS Code, without extensions are very little bit editor. But when you add the extension, it's become IDE. It's a little bit less than IDE and more than editor. So extension commands effects. These extensions are there. Here are the extensions. You can do the filter. What are the installed extensions? I can get only my installed extensions. I write here installed. These are the installed extensions. I have these many extensions. Now, installing the extension, sometimes you don't find you can install the extension using VSX file. So you want to install the extension. Here is installed from VSIX. This is the extension of the extension, VSIX. So if you go any of the, like I'm going here, and if I go to their marketplace, okay. Here, I want a VSX file. I can download the VSX file. This is the download extension. It will download for my Mac OS. Okay. This is the VSX file. Okay. Now you install using the VSIX. Install from VSIX. I got it here. This is download. This is the VSIX. So you can install not using VSIX. Suppose you are developing your own extension. You want to get your feedback from your peers, you can create a VSX file and it will do it. So there are many things like one of the team you are working, you are using few of like Prettier, ESLint, a few of extension you want, and everyone in your team you say, please install this, please install this. There is no need of do this. You just write whatever the extension you have, add to workspace recommendations. Okay, now it will generate one of your file .vs code, and there is a where I lost. So this is recommendation file. It's go VS Code extension.json. There is a JSON will created. If you put it in your VS Code .vs Code folder, automatically it will ask for the recommendation. They will ask, please install this one. So you don't need to tell your team install this one. You just put it here. These are a few of the extension I use most of the time. Project Manager, Code Spell Checker. That is very good. Whatever you're writing, some things, it will check your spellings. You're doing some mistakes, it will tell you this is the mistakes. Markdown lint, you have the MD files. Path intelligence, you could create the path intelligence, quit control. Accidentally, I control command Q, it closed my workspace. So it's a quit control. There is an inbuilt system, inbuilt settings also. I'll go through that one. So recommendation JSON, you don't need to write it. It will automatically write. Suppose I add the mark space, right? First of all, I delete too many extensions. Okay. VS Code by default excluded it. That's why it's not coming. Okay, it's in git ignore. Okay. So this is recommendation. You can get it. .vs Code headings.json, extension.json. Put it there. You will get it. Now some of the UI modification. Theme. Everybody know there are a lot of themes. You can use the themes. There are icons also. There are product icons also. You can change the product icons also. These are, if you go there, if you click there, see there are themes. Now color themes, file icon themes. File icon themes means these are the file icons. This is getting node theme. This is license. This is JS file. So these are the file icons themes. These are product icons theme. I can install in product icon. I use this one. So these icons will be changed. I use feather icons. So it will change. So product icon also change. I keep it minimal default. Okay. Themes, there are many themes, dark theme, light theme, whatever you want. And now this is one of good things. Like I have this activity bar. There are too many things. I never use this one. Why I have this? Right? This is run and debug. Don't do it. Right click there, uncheck there. It will go. So you can remove whatever extension you did extension first time. Now you don't need it. Remove it. It will go there. Suppose like open editors, there are timeline, there are outline. If you don't need it, click here. Timeline. It will go there. Outline. It will remove. Same thing. This is the bottom bar. If you click there, this is saying which line number I am, what spacing I am using, what is the Unicode type. This is just what type of file it is. I open some of the. Okay. So this is Prettier is installed. So I can click here. I can go side problems. I don't need whenever the problems comes. Okay. This is here. This is the notification. I don't want notification. I can uncheck it. I can completely hide the status bar. So this is how do we now moving of the things. Like this is the bottom panel. I want to move this terminal to the right hand side. I can do it. So this is VS Code beauty. You can move anywhere. There is a secondary bar also. I have disabled the secondary bar for now. There is secondary bar also. So you can move any of the panel in any of the places. This is how beautiful they plugged it. Now source action. This is the suppose I write a code, a long code I write. Now my manager comes that change this property name. Okay, button is not good name. So what I do, I find it and do it. Don't go there. There is a rename symbol. Okay. If you change this one, it will automatically change all our places without worry. I'll change this one. It will change all the things. So there are many things in the right hand side. Rename symbol, change all occurrences. There is the same things, but it will change the occurrence. Sort section. If I go there, sort import. There is no import right now. So it will sort the import. It will remove unused import. Whatever you are doing with ES linting and everything, VS Code itself has these things. Exclude, include. So I use my node modules. I see many of you using node modules here. Node modules are always there. That is make your VS Code heavier. Go settings. It's user settings because I want node modules all the time out of my view because I'm not going to edit it. So I write it exclude. Okay, that node modules. I add patterns. This will be excluded. Whatever in the excluded, it will be excluded in the watch also. There is a watch exclude also. Suppose sometimes I want to exclude a test file also, but only for the searching. So I put it here, watcher exclude. It will be exclude from the searching. There is a search feature also. I'll go there. What are the features there? But exclude patterns, there is very good patterns. We can exclude most of the things. Suppose I have public dist file created. We don't need it. We don't want it. You just write it in a dist here. That's all. Minimap. Yeah. So this minimap, this is minimap. There are many features in the minimap. By default is render the characters. I do not want to render the character. It should only see me the dotted ones. Okay. Here you right click render characters. If you see it character, it's render the character right now. Not visible. So it's render the character. I don't want to render the character. I just want that it will just show me the highlight that where my code is. And I can set that this is sort of fill to proportional. There are many. If I want to make it auto hide, auto, there is options in settings. Exclude window title. Yeah, this is very interesting. Also, like I am working, there is a file controllers. There is one of the files, hello controller. There is a components class. There is again hello class. So this window title, this is the window title. If you go there, see this is showing me SRC script. This is a syntax.js, and this is my workspace. So this is title you can change. If you go there, sometimes title. They give the hint, whatever you want. This is the default. Now I do not want, I want active class. I want this active editor sort. I go there, I edit it. I have edited somewhere, so I'll show you that one. Nothing. So title, if I go title. So this is active editor. So this is the right now they are using active editor sort, separator, root name. So whenever I open some things, I open this one syntax.cs. It is showing me SRC script. I want a full name. These are variables. Okay, I want active editor instead of sort. I want medium. Okay. Now if you open this one syntax, it will saying SRC script syntax.js. So file naming convention window title, by showing window title, you can change your titles. This is how I want to look, because there are many ways. There are same file names are there. So we are confusing whether it is in controller, whether it is in components. So by that way, we can set the parent path also. Now font, I use Font. That is actually give me a very good syntax. See, this is I'm writing here Ferrum functions, but it is Fira code. This is we will install the Fira code and font ligature true. You have to set font ligature true. Font ligature. So I'll set to true. This is workspace and for setting. By default, it's true. I set and font family Fira code. This is my personal choice, Fira code. So it will write as it is I want. Triple equal to, then it will show the triple equal to. So there are many other fonts you can try. Local file history. Sometimes, suppose we haven't used Git, or suppose one of the file we do not put in the Git. we write something for our set, but how do we keep track of that file? So there is, if you go there, if you, I open one of the file. There is a local history also. See here, timeline. So if I go there, it will show me without using any the which was 2 months ago how it looks like. Before that, how it looks like. Before that, how it looks like. So you don't go to the GitHub and check what is the previous version of the file. Even it is not on GitHub. So like local history is also there. You can utilize that one. Now search feature. Search. There we can search. There is a things like find. This should be by default selected. If you uncheck it, it will search in your node modules also. By default, it is selected. You want to search some things, it will only search in your whatever excluded folder. It will search there. You can write regex also by checking this one. Case sensitive, you can check this one. You can check this one. This is very simple feature. You can get it. So yeah, folder search. Command C folder search. Now file search is there, right? Simple. If I go command F, there is a file search. Now suppose I want to use button everywhere. There is a command D option. Command, it will select all the instance of my word. I can change directly without using the web. I'll change it. Command D will select all the instance of that selected word. Now here is thing, like I search something. Okay, so it is getting, so by default it is not going to search the line number. It don't tell the line number. I have put the settings. Whenever I search something, it go to that line number. So there is option search, show line number. So line number while search. If I remove it, it will give me the only the extra. It will not give me the line number. If I search this one, right now it's a workspace settings. It's enabled. So this is, you can go and search with the line number. If you want, you want to replace something, I do it. And you do not want that this should be prepared. This should not show that this is replacing something. There is also a feature. You do not preview the replacement. Okay. Now command P. This is, I read somewhere, command P is your friend. So now there is a, like there are files. I can search the file by the acronyms. How? I'll tell you. Like CSS document list. This is my file name. I do not want to search complete file name. I just command P, CSS document CDL. It will give me the list number. So whatever your file naming convention, it will search based on your naming convention. And if you want to open it, there is a many files coming. If you are multi-roots coming, one time I can open one file. That is not true. If you do the right arrow, it will open this one. Now I go down, it open this one. This will open this one. So you can open multiple files simultaneously while searching. Now go to the line number. While searching, suppose I have to search file and also I want to go to the line number something. Okay, I close this one. I search, sorry, command shift P, command P. I search for color and I put it colon 45. So it will directly take me to the 45 number line. Similarly, I write CSS @ some things I want dot CSS @ I want. So if you put @ I get all the document. It's called symbols. In JS file, I want to go directly in the method name. I write file name, acronyms, @ whatever the method name. And sometimes error comes line number 35. You just write file name colon 35. You reach there, you go there. You don't need to scroll down there. So there are little hack features. Open multiple files. So whenever you open, suppose I open this. So if you see this one, this is only the Whenever there is a italic, okay, file name, this is only view only mode. When you double click it, it become open in the editor. Otherwise, just a view only. You can see there is italic. Title is italic. This is a symbolic way to get your file status, means file mode. Now Command Shift P. Command P is within the project. Now Command Shift P is for the most of the things. Other things like you want to go to external shortcuts. You want to sort. Okay, there is a sorting. So like I want to sort something. I did this one. I use Command Shift P. Okay, now I write sort. So this is doing the sorting. So sorting things, camel casing, upper casing, we can do using this Command Shift, basic things. And developer tools. There is a developer tools. If you see Google have a developer tool, there is also a developer tool. If you go there, there is similar to Google. Developer. And if you put Command P, you want to go Command Shift P, don't worry, just write this. You will go to the Command Shift P. Developer tool. See toggle developer tool. It will open the developer tool, like Google Chrome. This is the developer tool of the extension. You can see, inspect all the element, everything, just like your Chrome. You can see if any errors is coming, this is coming errors. So these are the developer tools within the VS Code. Now Git integration. Everybody know Git integration. Git is from Microsoft, and this is Microsoft. They have better integration. So now in our project, in our team, we have some branch naming convention, right? Feature / Jira ID, whatever the Jira ID we do. So every time I create a branch, I have to write something. So there is a feature default naming convention. I can write there that whenever I write the branch name, this is the default prefix should come. Okay. After that, I write my Jira ID. So it will automatically create that one. And we can lock the specific branch like develop master. We do not want to put anything by mistake. Someone put the master branch. So we can lock the branch. Whenever you write to commit, it will say it is locked. You can't commit it. So it will save your time. Sometimes you commit when you try to push. So there are access rights. Then you undo the last commit. So you can lock the branch. So there are some feature. This is a branch prefix. I can set the branch prefix. So when I create a new branch, right now, no branch prefix. Okay, I put it, I go to settings, in workspace settings, because every workspace have maybe different prefix, branch prefix. Okay, okay, here I write 0, I write feature / 0 something. Okay, now I will create, I go to create new branch. It's automatically give me this one. I write this one, branch name, basic prefix is there. So you can use this branch prefix. There is a lock the branch. It's not lock. Actually, name is protect. Yeah, branch protection. So you protect the branch. Okay, protect. So I do branch protection, I add item, master. Right now I'm in the main branch. Okay, here is, we can see the main branch. I protect this one. Okay, I do okay. Now, whenever I do protect, there is a log icon comes. It was not protected, log icon will be not there. So if I try to commit something here, it will stop me to commit. So by that way, you can protect your branch. Here you can create a new branch. You can, now if you go there are many things like rebase. Suppose you are develop branch and you are developing some feature. Now before raising the PR, you have to merge your branch. So you back merge your develop branch into your branch and you do the merge. So simply you go there, pull is there, pull from. Here from, they will say which branch you want to commit, you want to merge. So you do pull your develop branch there, fix your merging editor because merge editor is very good. Fix your merge. Then you are okay to raise the PR, there will be no merge conflict mostly. So there are many things, pull, push, stage, you can stage the things and here you can see all the branches. If you want to change the branch, just click there, their branch is there. I want to change the branch, my branch has been changed. And if there is some commit, there will be say one commit is up, one commit you have to push, pull. So the Git integration is very Very good. You do not go to Git base and everything. VS Code do the things, correct. So these are the settings which we can use. Branch prefix, post command. Yeah, post command, like I want to, there is right now there is nothing to commit. I go here. Okay. Okay, here you see this is I'm on the same branch, same folder. I go there, take voucher. Man, nothing. Block. Okay. Yeah. Here you see commit, and there are many things, commit and push. Normally we do commit and push directly, right? After commit, we don't do anything. So you can write that commit and push go together. Okay, I write here, it will remember me. I said yes, I'll do the changes. So now when next time I write the message there and do the commit and push together. No need to worry about it. So these are the Git integration. Now custom snippet. This is very useful. Suppose I'm working on the snippets. I want to create a use state. I have to write every time use state. Or suppose console log I have to do every time. There are many extensions are there that are very hectic. You can write user snippet very easily. And there is a global snippet. How do you do that? Go F1. User snippets. Okay, configure user snippets. If you want, this is my snippet, log snippet. I'll write this one, there is scope, where it should be written, JavaScript, TypeScript, this should become, this is the console log, and this is the description, this is prefix. So whenever I do some things, I go there, JS file, one of the JS file, okay. I do log, it will automatically give me this console log. So these are the little prefix I'll give, so give you the my branch there, all the settings are there. And key binding, we set the key binding also. Right now I have to type, they can key binding also, we can do that. Now there are two mode, gen mode. Right now this slide is within the VS Code, okay? There is no other tools. I am writing this slide within the VS Code. So this is VS Code picture and gen mode, this is right now in gen mode. I have F1, there is a gen mode, which is restriction free, toggle gen mode. Git lens, not git lens. View. So it will give me this gen mode. Now there is a feature I don't want to center layout. I want to make it there. There is no line number, no tabs. So there are settings of the gen mode. And so you can do this one, hide line numbers, modifications in settings session, and center layout false, hide tabs or not. Now screencast mode. Right now I am doing something, you can't see what is my screen. Sometimes you do recordings. You want to show your user a command K. So there is a screencast mode, okay? Screencast, toggle screencast mode. Now whatever I write, you can see. Control C, Control Z, Control A. So this is screencast mode. It's useful for your screencasting. Auto format linting, this is a feature you can auto format whenever you save something, format save things. You can write for multiple type. This is a way. This is the format on save. I want to fix all. I organize import the prettier. So these are few of the settings you can do. Auto format whenever you say auto should be auto formatted. Whenever you paste should be auto formatted. Now settings, there are editor config settings. There are prettier RC. There are ESLint RC. There are the VS Code settings also. I said VS Code 2 spaces. Okay. My ESLint saying 4 spaces. My prettier saying 2 tabs. And the editor config saying 1 tab. So this is the order. Always use editor config first, then prettier RC, then ESLint RC, and this VS Code prefix. Now ESLint is, there are 3 things. ESLint RC JSON file you can put, ESLint RC YAML file, ESLint RC JS file. So whatever you write in the JS file, that will be followed first, then the YAML file, then the JSON file. So these are the order. Sometimes you see you save and tabs change. So go, if there is editor config is there, first check what is there, then the prettier RC is there, and ESLint RC is there, and then VS Code config. Go in that way. That will solve your issue of something. Now custom dictionary. Suppose I am working on my project, there are some custom name I use for my projects, right? So I want to, there is a C spell, code spell check, there is a good extension. I can write that and I create a dictionary. I put all, suppose I write my name, it will say it's a wrong name. So I create a dictionary, I put my all the words which are using in projects. So automatically if I go there, It is saying line break is wrong. Okay, I go there. It is saying workspace settings or folder settings. That is, keep in your workspace setting. You want to keep it a global dictionary. Suppose I'm working, there are some project specific words, okay, that are project specific. So I write that one. This is the settings. I create a dictionary file. So automatically there come an option. You want to store in your dictionary, then it will not give you any error. Debugger, JavaScript debugger is there. Time is limited, so I can tell you that. So custom profile settings, I already told you how to. Yeah, this is the new feature. This is good. Suppose settings, my company do not give the GitHub access. So I have to either store somewhere. So there is a profile. I can set the profile. I can export the profile. I can create a profile, store somewhere. Whenever the new VS Code version comes, I import the profile. I got all my settings, all my extensions there. Yeah, that's all. Thank you.